We're here again. Sometimes hard work needs rewarding, and in this case I need a reward. I've been studying hard all day, and so I'm going to go do half an hour or something that sparks joy before I get back to it, because I've got an essay to complete. So right now I'm trying to get to the allotment to do a little bit of shoveling of what is it, wood chip, if it's still there, because I didn't go at the weekend because me was busy doing other things. I've yet to edit that video, but I can tell you it had me aching, and I mean aching, for the whole week. And camera is dying. Right, bye. Okay, we have only one goal. We're going to be shoveling wood chip. Oh, where did it? Oh, I can't even find what I need. Hold on, I need my Wellington boots. These are more like my summer ones rather than the winter ones. The winter ones I got from Lidl, and they're warmer, but these will do for today. Okay, right, let's go get the wheelbarrow. It's the first thing we need to do, and then we can get going. Purpose is not to fuss, so we're not chatting. We are here to work. I've got 30 minutes before it starts to get really, really dark, and I want to have achieved something. So we're going to choose a focus and get it done. We're going to use our wonky wheelbarrow to do the work, and ultimately we will walk away most likely happier now than we were when we first decided on this crazy idea. Got 2,000 word essay to write, and I'm getting there. Let's have a quick look. Onions doing well. Giant garlic not showing its face yet, but the other garlic has actually put on a spurt of growth compared to what it was before, and all these areas look great. So let's find our wheelbarrow. There it is up there. We're going to get the wheelbarrow, spade, and get going. We are going to work to get more wood chip on here, because last year I put wood chip on it and it all turned to soil. And then we are also, hold on, let's do this. This keeps falling, but it's heavy enough that I'm not worried about it. I'm going to try and lean it a bit more that way. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig out a few of these weeds, move those bits out of the way, and then put down some wood chip on this area where the mushrooms grew last year. Then what we'll do is we'll extend that wood chip to this area if we get around to it. But first, let's get this area cleared, and I haven't even brought the stand with me, so you're going to have to just see the finished product when it's done. Hold on. Time blindness is a big problem of mine. It is now 5 o'clock. I've been here half an hour, and I decided to start by prepping, because obviously if you haven't prepped, you have nowhere to move forward with. So what I've been doing is, last year I was overwhelmed by the amount of raspberries I had, so I've just taken out this whole area of raspberries, going round there and round to the back. I'm going to leave a very small space for raspberries, and I'm actually thinking, since I've proved that I can grow I can grow mushrooms, I don't need to prove it anymore. So what I want to do is I want to organize this space to retain access to the fence, because they come and cut it in the winter. I'll cut this wall, recover this area with wood chipping to maintain it, and I'll put down cardboard, of which I have plenty. And I also need to put down cardboard here, all the way down to here, ready for the wood chip. I don't think I'm going to even achieve one lot of wood chip today. So what I'm going to focus on is getting my cardboard down and covering the whole space, weighing it down for today, in order that if I can, I'll take an hour out of my time tomorrow afternoon to come and do some wood chip covering. I love time lapses, but I haven't even got time to go and get a camera stand to record this for myself. So we're just going to get on. So what I also did is I made sure that any strong looking weeds, such as all these brambles, have been pulled out. And because I'm in a rush, I've managed to hurt myself quite a bit in doing it. This is not weed. It's interesting. The nasty weeds all seem to come before the serious plants start coming. So I had some brambles which I've just pulled out and put up there because they were rooting in here. Trying to make sure that there's no brambles in here ready to root again. So let me just put down some cardboard. I'll show you the end piece and then we'll go back home and get back to study. In fact, I could easily put down all those leaves before I put down cardboard and then put down the weighing stuff. So let me get the leaves in that green thing there so I can put them down around the remaining raspberries and this bed. This creates another area where I'll put another bed. It will have to fit in this space here so that I still have access to go around to the back. And that's why I removed one of the raspberries here. In fact, ideally I should remove this one as well, but I'll keep it held in. I'll create a cage that keeps it out of my way. And then I'll decide, even if it's mid-season and it is too much. In fact, I might actually remove it to give myself easier access to the back, because when the growing season starts, everything just grows out of proportion, as you know. But let me just show you something else. As I was busy working away, almost falling over, guess what I found? Let me get closer to this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is coming home. And let's have a look here. All these calets. I'll come and pick up tomorrow and take them for my sister to try, because I haven't. And oh my God, look at this. I hadn't seen all of this. Wow. Purple sprouting broccoli. Looking gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. All these guys have decided that, oh, she abandoned us, so we'll grow for ourselves. Even this rape is looking gorgeous, although I have never, ever harvested it. Right, let's get on, Stella. No sidetracked activity today. You don't have the time. So now, this is what this looks like. Okay, I'm getting there. I don't think you'll be able to see it because it's nearly dark. I'm going to work until it's too dark for me to see. But as you can see now, this whole area is covered with the leaves. And I now know where the leaves will be going when I collect them next autumn. But I'm just going to finish covering this whole space. I'm taking it all the way around here where I removed some raspberry trees. That bush will go as well because I think it's a gooseberry. Not interested. And then I'll wood chip this whole area. And I've left only very few plants because I've taken out the ones that were here because they used to scratch me when I was moving around the allotment. There's the rubbish that will have to go, but let me carry on and get this space done. You know when you start and then you don't want to stop, but you know you have to stop, so you start to rush, but you need to do a good job even when you're rushing. That's me. So ideally I'll need to clear those bits around the back of those raspberries so I can harvest the raspberries from all sides. That's the whole goal of this. So there'll be a small mound. I'm going to put another bed here and leave a path to go to the back there. And I think I'll create a sitting area there. That would be a much nicer place to have a sitting area. And then this will be another growing space in the future. Plans, plans, plans. Let's get on. Right. We are too dark to work. When your work becomes shoddy and you're likely to end up with errors, it is time to stop. But what I've done is I've cleared this space here so that I'll be able to get round this area. So this whole area will remain blank. I'll create a path all the way around these raspberries in order that when I'm harvesting them, they're accessible on all sides. Next thing is going to be to cut them down, cover those spaces, because I had a lot of bindweed. I've pulled out a lot of bindweed as I pulled out raspberries, and hopefully this will make a more manageable raspberry section. But you can't see anything, so it's time to say good night. And until my essay is done, we're not coming back. So tomorrow morning I have to wake up early and get started on the essay, so that after my hair is done, I might have an opportunity, if it's done before dark, to come down. But if it's not done before dark, I'll just work on my essay, and then depending on the time I have left, I'll get back down here to see what else I can do. But I'm just going to weigh down a few of the cardboards and then I'll be out. Thank you for coming along, and if you stay to the end, thank you. Not much to see except a woman crazy enough to be here at this time of night trying to do what should have been done a long time ago. So now I'm just pulling on my old wood bits to weigh down cardboard. So ciao for now. Good morning. It's the next day and I'm going to be going down to the allotment to get the vegetables I said I would get, and you'll be able to see what work I did yesterday. There is one area I need to check because I think I left a little bit of bramble underneath, but I thought that today I would show you what's happening with those flowers that we planted a long time ago. In here I think we put mini daffodils all around the edge, and the first lot are coming up here. As you can see, all these mini daffodils are all coming up beautifully. And in here, I've forgotten what's in here, whether it's crocuses or what. I think in here we put all the onions that wanted to grow, so they're coming up beautifully. And look, my tulips are starting to come up. And down here I think we got crocuses, and in here we've got another lot of flowers. I've forgotten what, but they're not up yet. But it's looking good, looking good. We have hope. All these bluebells still haven't been sorted, so what I need to do at some point as a mini jaunt and break from study will be to choose a pot and actually set them in, because I'm getting rid of some of my pots and replacing them with other bits and pieces, so I can use some of them to hold these guys in order that they have a chance at continuing to live. And I might put some out in the garden itself as well. We shall see. But that's cool, isn't it? It's excellent. Spring is coming. Good morning. Hope you guys are well. We're back for another flying visit. This time round it's just to harvest. That's all we're doing, is we're going to harvest some bits and pieces for my sister, and then we'll be out of here, and that will be the end of this segment of logging. Gardening adventures, Stella's gardening adventures indeed. Everywhere is so quiet and empty. Let's have a look at what we did yesterday. But first we need to admire the onions and garlic one more time, don't we? Everything looks so beautiful after the rain. The manure looks nice and dark. The onions are looking lovely. Shallots are showing hope with their sprouting. One can't complain. And once again, in this space here, there are a few daffodils which are coming through, so that's pretty as well. Okay, we now go up to the area I was working on yesterday, the area where I got a splinter which had me struggling. It's not too bad, is it? So if when I come back I remove these and move them into the composting area properly, I'll create a path along here which takes me to the back there, which will mean I've got another of these beds, so I'll be able to put that bed here and still have a path to access the raspberries on this side. But that's not what we're here for. So I need to go into my very messy shed and find myself a box, of which I have plenty. So let me get that first. Okay, instead of instead of box, I'm going to use a plastic. But before I do that, I need to go and look underneath here. I will have to lift this cardboard, despite the fact that the rain has helped me to wet it well enough that it should be fine. But I worry that I left a little bit of bramble here, so I just need to check. Yes, I did. You see there, you see it? So that bramble needs to be pulled out to make sure that it's not growing into anywhere. So let me do that quickly before I start harvesting. You know, when you just decide to check on something to see whether or not you can get anything decent, and you decide you won't get anything decent, so you don't record it, and then you go in and you find that you've actually got quite a decent harvest. Look at that. So we've got some carrots, surprisingly. I'm going to check the other side of the carrots to see whether or not there are any that are as good. I'll put them here for now because of the fact that I need to clean them more before I can actually put them in. So surprisingly, we seem to be having quite a decent harvest despite the fact that I didn't expect anything from the carrots after the last time. You can't even see, so let me harvest the rest. And then it's almost as if now winter is over, all the carrots are putting on new growth and are starting to grow again. Oh well, right, these will be enough carrots. It's only a few. Okay, let's go do the most important harvest, which is the broccoli, and I need to find some water to wash my hands in. Okay, let's start with the most beautiful of all broccolis. Where was it? Oh, there it is. It's in here. It's the ones I gave no hope to, and it's the one that has grown the most. Let me get my scissors. Right, I cannot harvest and record at the same time because once again I have no stand, so it's going to be a case of I'll send you a picture when it's all done. All right, I'm at my sister. They haven't leveled that. Oh. That's the amount we have. Ooh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I've just seen something that would disgust my sister no end. Right, open a window. There, look at that. Is it not good?